What happened to women? Men, we can all remember a time when women were passionate, loving, kind, and exuded natural, healthy feminine energy. Women didn't fight their biology. Quite the contrary, they embraced it. They sought the companionship of man and appreciated his masculinity. They didn't try to change the natural side of a man, and they certainly didn't condemn him for it. But somewhere along the line, women, generally speaking, changed. Day in, day out, we hear about toxic masculinity. But as men, we can no longer ignore the true toxicity in our modern society. I'm talking about toxic femininity. It's time to call women out on their hypocrisy, on their double standards, on their own toxic behavior. You don't have to look very hard to see what I mean. Go on TikTok, YouTube, you'll find any number of videos of toxic young women dressed in barely there skin-tight clothing, worn for the sole purpose of getting attention, and then turning around and blasting men for just looking at them. I have news for you, women. Men are biologically attracted to women. Get over yourselves. That's a basic fact of life. If you don't want the attention, then don't dress like a common street whore when you go to the gym, or to the supermarket, or to school. Shame on you for your hypocrisy. And by the time a woman reaches her midlife, she's reached a whole nother level of mental illness. All too often, by this age, she's been divorced at least once, and through numerous unhealthy relationships, all of which was the man's fault, of course. She's always the victim. She builds up these walls around her and thinks that makes her look mysterious and sexy. But women, there's nothing mysterious about your walls. They only indicate unresolved mental illness. You might think it's attractive to reject men. You might think it's a symbol of strength to refuse their help. Go ahead and flex your muscles and try to do the work of a man, just to spite us. I hate to break it to you, men and women are not equal. Clearly, there are things that women can do that men cannot do well. But you need to realize there are also things for which you need men. That's not weakness, it's just nature. Men and women were designed to need one another. You need to wake up to this realization. So, men, what do we do to navigate this abomination we call modern society? We walk away, silently. It's long past time that we dust off the feminine toxicity that we've been made to endure for so long now. If women want to live their lives without us, then it's time to let them. Walk away. There is work that needs to be done. You don't need any reason other than your very survival to get it done. Life is full of beauty without women, without relationships, yes, even without sex. Is it ideal? Of course not. But we need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and realize that continuing to pursue unhealthy, unwholesome women is no longer serving us. Are there healthy women out there? Of course there are. Without a doubt there are. But brothers, they are few and far between. I would venture to say that most single women are single for a reason. Never in history have there been so many female narcissists, so many sociopaths, so many Amber Heards. We don't need to put up with this abuse anymore. We don't need to walk around with targets on our backs anymore. Generally speaking, we are not the problem. Are there toxic men out there? Undeniably. But statistically, far fewer than we are made to believe. Men, we can unite and refuse to bear the penalty of men who have behaved badly in the past. We are not responsible for their mistakes. It is not our duty to tear down a woman's walls. So let them laugh. Let them pretend to be content without us. Let them wear their masks and hide their loneliness and broken hearts. Let them feel the weight of their aloneness. Let them feel the need, the desire of a man in their lives. They are only getting older. If they wish to die alone in some dank nursing home, then let them make that choice for themselves. Men, We are not to blame. We have done nothing wrong. We are simply who we were made to be.